Today I'm here in beautiful Dominican Republic. Oh. I'm back. The trip was wonderful and we were needing a little vacation just to recharge our batteries. Still have a lot of work to do here, and as you can see, even though it's not official, for me, winter is here. So I have a lot of work to do. So first things first, let me get my trailer warm so I can start focusing on what I have to do. I've been curious though as to what temperature is going to be under my trailer here when the heater is off on the inside. So let me check that out. Hope there's no animals living under here. Okay. Well, it's 0 degrees. Surprised the water didn't freeze. It's been -5 here, but here it seems like it's 5 degrees above. Let me check the temperature here actually. So yeah, outside is -6, feels like -11, and even though this is very thin material, this bubble wrap, it is doing something because under my trailer it's keeping at least 5 degrees above the outside temperature. So first thing I'm gonna do is reconnect my battery so I can turn on the furnace inside and get this place warm. All right, my first challenge. For some reason, my furnace does not want to start. I do have power on my battery. I have no idea what's going on. So I gotta figure out this because I cannot freeze in here. There's something wrong with this thermostat. Maybe it's just too cold for it to register the temperature or something. I don't know. So anyways, I use that jumper paper clip over here just for now to see if I can get this place warm until I figure out what's going on with the thermostat. And hopefully that will work. I'm gonna use the Blue Eddy AC200 until I get my generator started, so I'm just gonna use that for now. It's good I left this at a full charge, so yeah, this thing's not very well made, eh? So if it gets too cold, then too bad, it's not gonna start your furnace. Wow, that sucks. I put it on top of the vent and now the LO went away and it's saying heat on, so I guess now it would work. But nice to see the windows without any condensation. I guess there's no one living in here, there's no heat, so took me quite a while to prime the pump this time. There was some ice inside the pump. Even though I emptied it out, there was still some water inside it, so just running the water a little bit to clear it up a bit before I pump it into my trailer. Hey guys, it's the next day. Yesterday I was pretty tired, so I just hooked up the water pump. But today I'm working on preparing a space for my water tote. I want to try to get the water tote in a warm place as soon as possible, because to hook up the pump all the way at the well and disconnect it, empty the water line, it's a lot of work. But at least if I have the tote full, it will be much easier to get some water into my trailer from the tote. So that's what I'm going to be working on. I'm going to prepare the floor just on the area where I want to put the tote. One of them at least for now. Kids are going to be happy. We have lots of snow now. There's almost like 6 inches of snow on the ground. So they're going to have a lot of fun with their sleds and stuff like that. Guys, it's freezing in here. It's -3 outside. So I'm grateful that VEVOR offered to partner up with us and sent us their diesel heater, which is gonna help us stay nice and warm in here. And even afterwards, when I have my wood stove, I still wanna have a backup in case the wood stove goes off. I don't want anything freezing in here because my water totes and my water pumps, filters, everything is going to stay here, so I want everything to stay warm. So the VEVOR is great because it has a thermostat, so I can set it up for really low just to make sure everything stays above freezing, and then I don't have to worry that my pipes will freeze or anything like that. This unit can be installed outside. I chose to put it inside and I just vented out the pipe. Gonna go have breakfast while this warms up over here, and I can feel already good amount of heat coming out, and I just turned it on pretty fast. So you can use VEVOR for a camper, for a van, a car, for many different applications. You can use it in a boat. So check out VEVOR. All you need to run it is just some diesel and a 12-volt power supply, which most cars, RVs already have. Also, I've been a bit undecided as to whether I'm gonna skirt this trailer or insulate the floor. I think I'm just gonna insulate the floor since I'm not gonna be having any plumbing underneath that trailer. So I think I'm just gonna insulate the floor on this one over here. So I was on my way into town to go get some gas and some food because I didn't have lunch yet because Gina's not here. Miss you, Gina. Come back. Anyways, I got stuck on the hill because I didn't change my tires yet. Thankfully, I was able to turn back around. I had to reverse down the hill, so I was gonna try to do this later, push it, but I can't procrastinate anymore. I have to do that now, so I'm gonna be working on changing my tires to my winter tires. Alright, so I finished just as it was getting dark. I was able to do all 4 tires. So now I'm gonna head into town. And I don't know if I'm still gonna do a little something here today. I'll see. Hello everyone, it's another morning here at the property. The temperature here is around -11 degrees Celsius, which is 12 Fahrenheit, and with the windshield is -15 Celsius, which is 5 Fahrenheit. I'm gonna be checking the temperature here under the trailer. Dropped to around 2 degrees Celsius. So halfway through the night I woke up and it was kind of cold. My face was feeling cold, so my furnace in the RV wasn't turning on, so I figured something must be wrong. My battery is not lasting through the night like before, because in the summertime the furnace wasn't turning on as often, and I'm guessing it probably uses a lot of energy from the battery. So I woke up and it was pretty cold. So I had to turn on the generator around 7 in the morning to start charging the battery again. I don't plan on using the furnace all winter long. I want to get my wood stove running, but it's always good to have a backup. Yeah, wood stove is definitely a must here in the off-grid winter living. It's like it's a whole different country here in the winter. So, well, in here it's nice and toasty. I have the VEVOR diesel heater running. I turned it on this morning and it's been about an hour or so, and the temperature is nice in here now, so I can keep on working. So this is another backup heating system that we have over here, which has been very useful so far and will continue to be very useful. My wood stove is gonna be around here, and the bridge connecting the two trailers is gonna be right here, right in front of the wood stove. Now, I've been thinking of installing a sort of duct system that will suck the air from this side, because I'm guessing most of the heat from the wood stove is gonna rise around this area. So I want to get something like a duct fan around here that's gonna force the air into the other side so that the air circulates better. Please let me know in the comments down below if you guys have any suggestions on how I can make this work, because I'm not a HVAC specialist by any means. So if you have any suggestions, please let me know. Alright, so I completed about a third of the floor here. Now it's the moment of truth. I'm gonna see if my water tote is gonna fit through my DIY door. Now I'm gonna blast this heater to melt off all this snow and then wipe it down, all the water there, before I move it into place. When I move my electrical system to this trailer, I'm gonna need these extension cord, this RV 30 amp extension cord, and I buried it like 6 inches here. I hope the ground's not too frozen. gonna start shoveling so I can clear that up. Well, it looks like someone shoveled this part of the road, which is not maintained. There are some guys working up ahead of my property, so maybe I got lucky this winter. I won't have to shovel this road after all. Alright, I'm running the pump from the well. I just finished filling this up. I think I overfilled it a little bit. And I've got the hose running into there to fill up the tote. My filters are still under here. In the future I want to move everything in there, but I still have quite a bit of stuff to do, so in the meantime I'm just using this hose that I'm gonna blow out air into it, and I'm gonna store it in a warm place as well, just so I can use it also to transfer water from the tote into this tank until I make all the connections in the near future, hopefully. So I got the tote more or less clean, and now I'm filling it up. I'm using one of my solar generators to power the pump. It's using around 700 watts, and it can run for 1.5 hours, but I'm guessing I'm only gonna run it for 30 to 40 minutes, and that should be enough. Yeah, I filled up the tote to 500 liters. Nothing happened, but before it does, I decided to stop, and I am gonna go ahead and reinforce this flooring. Just because it seems like this floor is only like 3 inches, probably like 2x3s running this way. And like in the middle there's no support. There's only the beam that runs under the trailer is right around here. And another one over there. So I'm probably gonna put a piece of wood, 2x4 or 4x4, where that beam runs, one on each side, and then I'm gonna run probably some other 4x4s, and then I'll put the totes on top of that, so at least the support will be on top of that beam, all the weight, instead of relying on this floor over here, because I'm guessing here in the center is probably gonna give in. Just having breakfast here. Just stopped to admire this view. I think this view makes all this hardship worth it. It's really beautiful out here. Yep, but it's freezing outside. I think it's minus 15 Celsius. Yeah, but in here it's 21 degrees with the furnace running, so I'm even wearing a t-shirt. Overnight I left the VEVOR heater running here on the low setting, and it's pretty warm in here. It's comfortable, and my water didn't freeze, so not bad. Actually no, it wasn't on the lowest setting. It was like on number 3 over here. This is the lowest setting. It was over here. This is the lower setting. So I have to test how much it would waste on this one, but I'm guessing probably 1 to 2 liters. I'll let you guys know later. So last night I was working on closing up the holes here, mice proofing everything to make sure that no rodents are gonna get in here. So now I can go ahead and finish off the rest of this floor. Well, Gina and the kids are still at family's house, and it's just me here. I've been keeping this place warm, like at 18-20 degrees Celsius. And the windows are surprisingly clear, even though the propane furnace has been going on. I guess because there's no one breathing or cooking in here. That really makes a difference with the moisture on the windows. Interesting. It's snowing quite a bit over here. I have to attach my plow to my ATV and the blower to the tractor. It's just been so busy, but I gotta take care of that soon. Is my stomach growling? I'm really hungry. Alright, I'm finally done the flooring. I'm exhausted. It was a long day, but I wanted to make sure I finished this so I can start something else tomorrow. I just want to say that I have a lot of respect for the guys that work with flooring. Man, this job is hard on your knees and on your back. So, yeah, hats off to those guys. Anyways, see you guys in the morning. And the snow keeps on pouring. Got quite a bit of snow. I'm gonna have to grab my ATV and start shoveling some snow. Well, look at that. Pretty soon I'm gonna have to start grabbing my snowshoes. Not even Christmas yet. Some pretty strong winds. Someone's happy to be on the snow and off leash. Come here, mister. Blue, blue. Run, run. He loves the snow. It's like summer for them. Come here, Mr. Bunny. Hello. Is there a person under that pile of snow?
Max, did you find anything?
I think that smells something.
Probably. Okay, Max, let's go. Where's Blue?
Come, Max.
He's enjoying the off-leash life.
Oh, I need a hot chocolate.
Yeah, I'm gonna make a hot chocolate for us. Okay, a lot of people have been saying that they don't see me enough on our off-grid channel. So, hi. I'm still here. I actually even told Chi that even before people started commenting, saying, "Where's Gina? Where's Gina?" that we should change the name to Off Grid with Chi, because I knew people were gonna start complaining that they don't see me enough here on the channel. But it's because I'm doing a lot of like the boring stuff. I'm cooking, I'm cleaning, I'm taking care of these two Malamutes that keep me super busy. I'm homeschooling the kids. So there's a lot of behind the scene things that like I just don't show. I am here. I'm just, these dogs. Hey, meninos. They're really strong. Okay, but I am here. It's just things that you don't see from day to day. But do you guys want to see those kind of things? I mean, I can show you it. I'm usually inside the trailer, and we're nice and toasty inside the trailer. I know a lot of people were saying that we were going to freeze to death. But the good thing is that we have a lot of different ways that we heat our trailer. And I think we're more prepared than most people when it comes to us. Oh, look at them. Today's actually pretty warm. I think it's only minus, look at them. I think it's only -1, feels like -3. I feel like we're pretty prepared compared to other people. I don't know if you've noticed on the news, if you're in the Ontario region, but Barrie, which is a city here in Ontario, got hit so hard with snow, and people were without power. They didn't have water. They couldn't have access to food, and they didn't have like power to heat their home. And so regardless if you're off grid or you live in the city, it's really important for you to be prepared for these situations. And you can be prepared even in the city. I mean, get a solar generator. We use our Blue Eddy all the time. We talk about solar generators on our channel, and it's been such a blessing to have that. We have like 5 different ways to heat our trailer. So it's not like if we don't have wood, we would freeze to death, because we have propane, we have diesel. We have other ways as well that we can't say yet, because in a future video we'll talk about that. But regardless, like I feel like a lot of people were like worried about even our skirting of our trailer, and it's actually been working. I was really worried at first because she doesn't want it. Okay, I'll hold it. I was really worried at first because a lot of people were saying that's not going to work. It's not going to work, but guys, it's working. And we've already gone down to -27 at night. So it is working so far, and regardless if it doesn't work, we will put a heater underneath there, so we have one prepared just in case. We've been really warm inside the trailer despite all the things, and besides getting like -20 something temperatures, almost -30, like we've been good. So it hasn't been that bad. It's actually been quite toasty in the trailer, and we've just been enjoying, you know, the land, and we've been learning a lot too, because I think it's nice just to have these moments for us to kind of like learn that self-sufficiency and being off grid and living comfortably, depending on what that means to you. But I feel like we're up for the challenge and we're enjoying this process. Kids are super happy. Today is a warm day, so we're just gonna enjoy our time outside. It's so funny. Before it was like 0 degrees and we were like, oh, it's so cold. And now it's like -3 and we're like, it's so warm. It's so funny. But yeah, everything's been good. Okay, daughter's calling me. Let me go. Olha a felicidade. The happiness of being off leash. Max cannot be off leash right now because his back legs have been giving him trouble. He has hip dysplasia. He was born with it and it gives him a really hard time. So we left him off the leash, like we kind of alternate, but he's at a point where he was having a hard time walking, and I give him some CBD oil for dogs. And that really helps a lot too. Blue has been enjoying the off leash life because he doesn't have issues with his hips. And they're brothers from the same litter. But unfortunately we have to take it easy with him. Currently just got inside the trailer. It's so warm in here. People saying that we're going to freeze to death. Not yet. At least it's so warm in here. Oh, so good. And the propane actually isn't even on. It's just, let's see what's the degrees like in here. Let's check it out. It's currently 19.5 degrees in here, which honestly feels pretty warm in here right now. I like it. I'm a little bit bougie. I like 23 degrees, but because we're trying to conserve propane and we're gonna get the wood stove hooked up pretty soon. You'll probably see it in the next video, but our stove should be already installed and whatnot in the next video. So it's getting there. It just takes a little bit of time for it to happen.